Hi everybody, it is April and I am going to do a craft room tour. I spent this long weekend cleaning up my craft room and I thought it's not going to be some long in-depth tour, it's just a quick tour, and you'll probably see a few animals in the tour. My craft room is in the basement. My basement is not finished and I prefer it that way. I don't want to feel obligated to clean it unless absolutely necessary. So here we go. Hold on, because you're probably shaking right now. I know my arm is getting tired and it might be a little shaky. I hope stabilizers help work all that out. Alright, I'm going to cover you up. Actually, I'll turn it off and then I'll start the tour. So this is the doorway to my craft room. I'm having trouble getting far enough away. So, again, basement's not finished, and the craft room annex, you'll really be able to tell. And normally you'll hear the furnace in the background. I've turned the furnace and the dehumidifier off just for this tour. So that is my craft table, which sits in the middle of my room. And I'm going to raise you up a little and slowly walk into my room. And if you go to the left, Peanut has decided she needs to be in this video. If you turn to the left, you'll see an IKEA table with some Alex drawers under it. And a bookcase in front. And then I'm just going to walk around my table. So that is my bookcase. This is where I do computer stuff, and that's usually where Grace is sleeping. And then back around, that is where I put my Cricut or my Scan and Cut or my Silhouette when I'm working on them. When I am not working on them, they're on a shelf which is behind me. And then if I come around, again, the table is in the center. I have my sewing machine on the end of my table, and then I have more storage underneath the table, and on top of the table I've got pegboard, and I store stamps and whatnot on my pegboard. And you will hear Gracie whining because she is not the center of attention. So I walk further down. My table has the shelves, the little cube shelves, and they all have stuff in them. And then here is my embroidery machine. And then if I pan over, you will see I used some plastic bins from Big Lots in order to organize my stamps. There's my TV. And further over, I use that drawer unit with the brown drawers for scraps. So when I have scraps, I cut them into normal sizes, and I have red, orange, green, blue, indigo, violet, and then neutral colors. That little horse right there I scored for free when a yard sale ended, and I added a little patch where there was a hole that I didn't see. Coming back, these are actually 3 of the IKEA cube shelves, and I've stacked them on top of one another to maximize my storage space, and then decorated a little on the top. And then this is the end shelf. There's Grace. The end shelf with the fabric cubes in it. And then I'll just walk towards that, and we are back to where we started from. I'm going to back up as far as I can. That is my center table. Sorry, had something in my throat. My pretty roses for $6 from Kroger. So if you go to the right of my room, then you'll see another IKEA shelf with all kinds of bins and whatnot. I'm kind of a hoarder crafter. I collect. And then I said I have my machines on a shelf. I'm going to move you. Sorry. Trying to move you slowly. This is my shelf. This originally was built, and I'm using air quotes because it's just a makeshift. The walls are fabric. It does have some insulation, but that's where I put my machines. Now we'll go to the annex. Okay, so this is my craft room. I call it the annex. So I have spilled out past my daughter's former bedroom, and I have gone out here. Now I do share this area with a 3-year-old. So when you see all the toys, that is her play space. And oftentimes when I'm watching her, I'll bring her down here, and that way she can keep herself entertained while I am entertaining myself. So we'll walk in here. I have the cube shelving, which, as you have probably figured out, I really like. So this actually is the view from my craft room door. So over here to the right, all the 3-drawer units have t-shirts in them. I have a t-shirt business with a friend of mine. So those are all t-shirts. And then I've got a multitude of craft supplies in those shelves, on those shelves, in those fabric bins on that shelf. I have turned this table into my free motion quilting area. And then if you look up, I have pegboard and I have storage there as well. I also like to hang pictures and whatnot there. Then if I back up, I've also got the Michaels storage cubes and a play kitchen. Because you know, no craft room is complete without a play kitchen. And then if you go further to the right, I have some more paper storage. I have drawers that have various things, tissue paper, batteries, paints that are probably dried out that I need to go through. And next to that is the heat press that we use for our t-shirt business. And then I am not going to show you the litter boxes, which are just to the left. Those are boxes with fabric projects in progress or fabric collections waiting to be in progress. This front table has 2 leaves that expand out, and I use that for ironing while I am quilting. The table behind that has storage underneath it, and I use that when I'm pressing t-shirts. I have drawers that have fabric. I have my rolly carts, and then I have extra sewing machines. I actually like to collect sewing machines. And then I've got some backing fabric and batting above where the sewing machines are stored. And I'm going to go slowly to the side and back up. Here's where you really see that my walls aren't finished. I have another 4-cube unit. I've got my Husqvarna Viking sewing machine there. another cube unit, and various things, crafting supplies and stuff hanging on the wall. And then go back around, and that is the view of my lovely furnace and my granddaughter's craft area. She painted with red one time, looked like a crime scene, but she has fun, so, and I don't mind if she uses Play-Doh down here and paint and all that stuff, because it's a basement and it's not finished. So that is the annex, and then if I walk from the annex, I wish I could get a better view of my craft room, but I'm going to kind of pan if I can. So this is the view from the window. That's a storage. More storage. More storage. Seems to be a theme. And that is my craft room in a nutshell. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like crafting videos, check out my other videos where I show you what I am working on in my craft room. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye.